Te voy a dar que lo pille el juego este. Ah, es verdad, teníamos que liberar al tío del jaula ese, ¿no? Que había una obra delante. Una obra, un troll, una troll, no sé qué era. No, no, troll, no. No sé qué era. Listo. Son las defensas.
Bale of cargo. Looks heavy. Maybe compressed cotton or the like.
Bueno, ¿qué tenía yo? Elixir de poder. Sí, pero ¿para qué quiero yo?
The potion gives the user incredible strength, but there's not much left in the vial. I'll save it for later.
Vale.
Master Marcus says it's a powerful magical amulet, but he couldn't tell me what powers the amulet has. Maybe I'll never know, but at least I passed the exam.
Ese es el diploma, tengo la red, tengo una cola y tengo las gafas especiales. A ver, aquí se puede ir aquí abajo o arriba. Porque ya este ya está. Ethan. Si puedo seguir viendo aquí abajo es que hay algo, no. No hay nada de nada.
Vale. Ethan, hombre, que no te atrapes. Hacer daño. No hay que hacer daño. No se tiene que ir a hacer daño.
Hay que cortarle las uñas.
Sí, tiene las uñas largas, hace daño.
Pues no sé yo. En la parte de arriba nada más. A ver, ¿cómo podemos liberar a este hombre? A ver, lo que pasa es que no llega, ¿no?
That's too high, I can't reach. My beautiful magic wand. The King of Thieves got it for me, and the best thing is, it works! Okay. What should I look for? I found him less charming than I'd expected. Probably important leaders don't have time to be polite. Adelaide of Sad Hills, a la blah blah, order of blah blah. Let's see what we saw. That's all it says. No information as to where. Okay?
Vale, la cuestión es cómo cojo eso. Con la red. O con la red, ¿qué va a ser con la red? Es que no sé ya qué usar. No puedo hacer nada más aquí.
A huge map of the entire country.
No. Está el ogro.
I don't know what that fight's for, but it has something to do with airship. That won't work. The bounty hunter would notice.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué estoy trabajando? Cuando trabajo para ella, estate quieto, por favor. Hombre.
¿Quién juega, papá?
No puedo jugar, estoy trabajando.
Vale, ¿esto qué es?
I'm a mage, not a fighter. Even so, I'd only be able to use that thing as a lance. How did one get to the islands? Maybe some mages can teleport themselves. That, or they can climb really well. The pillar holds up this little roof. It looks pretty strong. Why should I? Why should I?
Eso es que se puede. Vale.
She really does look terrifying. I mean, I don't know what orc women usually look like, but that's
Eso,
one.
una orca.
I wouldn't want to get on her bad side. I can't do anything with that plank as long as the bounty hunter is standing on it. Hi!
What do you want?
Pues hablamos con ella.
Could I persuade you to let Cap and Nate go?
You could give it a go.
Would you please set them free?
Shame. Didn't work. Close thing though.
I have to go.
If you see the merchant, can you tell him that I'll rip his ears off if he doesn't turn up here soon?
Parece que hablando con
I
ella.
don't know what to ask him, and I don't want to appear too curious. It could be a kind of otter.
Un tipo de nutria.
Porcu otter.
Puerco nutria. Bueno, parece que ya está todo. Tampoco. Mira el tablón.
I can't do anything with that plank as long as the bounty hunter is standing on it.
A ver. ¿Qué te pasa?
¿Crees que se ha comido mucho chocolate este o qué?
No, no he comido nada de chocolate.
No ha comido nada. No ha comido nada.
No, cariño, ¿verdad?
No. ¿De qué no?
No,
¿De qué no que no ha comido?
no,
¿De qué no he comido chocolate?
no, cariño. ¿Pero es que es al revés?
The bale of cargo looks heavy.
Pues a ver, no tengo ni idea, tío. Ya.
All well and good, but as long as the bounty hunter is standing there, I can forget it.
A ver. No puedo hacer nada más. Lo único que se me ocurre es atar esto con esto y atraparla, pero ni puta idea de cómo hacerlo. Es una idea.
Why should I?
Ah. ¿No podemos asustar o algo con la varita? Nada. Nothing. No tengo ni puta idea de nada.
Master Marcus's magical reading glasses. He probably didn't want to risk them being damaged in his travels. They're lovely, and now they're mine.
Pues no me combina esto con esto, estoy jodidísima.
That won't work. The bounty hunter would notice. All well and good, but that won't work.
La cosa es que hay que crear una distracción, pero ¿cómo? A ver, que lo mire todo porque es que a veces...
I don't know what that fountain is supposed to represent, but I hope I never meet it in real life.
Es como un dragón, ¿no?
The pillar holds up this little roof. It looks pretty strong.
No tengo ni idea de lo que hay que hacer. Lo único que sé es el papiro ese, pero no sé cómo cogerlo.
Bale of cargo. Looks heavy. Maybe compressed cotton or the like.
No tengo un cuchillito, ¿eh? Lo único que me deja con la columna es la cuerda. Eso es que hay que hacer algo.
Why should I?
Hay que hacer algo con la columna y la cuerda. O sea que... no tengo ni idea. No. Pues no sé qué hacer, solo tengo una cuerda. La red. Y esto pues no me sirve para nada. Pero es que no llega.
That's too high. I can't reach.
Y aquí ya no queda nada, seguro.
I have things to do here in the city, so there's no time to just go for a walk.
Vale, no me deja ya salir. O sea, no sé qué hacer ya. Aquí no tiene nada. Parece que no. ¿Y por qué me deja bajar? Si me tengo que apañar con lo que hay aquí. O sea que... no tengo ni idea.
All well and good, but as long as the bounty hunter is standing there... I don't think I should really talk to her unless I absolutely have to. I don't know.
Y ya no puedo hablar con ellos. Joder, qué putada. Pues ahora sí que ya...
But I still can't let you go up, my lovely.
Ah, mira, coño, sí,
I will
gente.
say it once more. I have to give the Archmage a book. It's important.
I don't know anything about a book. And believe me, whatever the Archmage is up to, is more important than your stupid book.
But
End of discussion. Only graduate mages or people with an invitation from the Archmage can go into the tower. And to be precise, I don't see any of those at the moment, sorry.
Es muy pesado. ¿Ya puedo hablar?
Hello.
hi,
You're an elf, right?
indeed. And you are a kind of wood goblin?
Goblin de
I'm
los
a
bosques.
gnome. Wilbur Weathervin. Master Wilbur Weathervin. Pleased to meet you.
You're a mage.
With diploma.
Then you can go into the upper town and into the mage tower.
That's exactly where I've just come from.
Could you take me up there?
Who are you?
My name is Ayudar Eleanor Clarissa, Princess of Silverwood.
Princesa.
You're a real princess from Silverwood.
¿Qué
Call me
es eso,
Ivo.
Ethan?
He's called Chief.
La papilla.
La papilla. Y mi móvil. ¿Qué has hecho con él?
¿Qué jura?
Pero no lo tengo. ¿Dónde está?
Espera, ¿qué?
Uy, uy, uy.
Se cae.
Que se cae.
Se cae la papilla.
¡Oh! Hostia. A ver, ¿dónde está mi móvil ya, Ethan?
Pero no.
Que yo no lo tengo.
¿Me puedes que mamá?
¿Qué quieres?
Aquí me queda y monomero. Y ya puse el neo, no, y el Ya está.
Vale.
I overheard you talking to the city guard about a book. Do you need to take it to the Archmage?
I have to. It's very important.
Could it be that you got this book from a gremlin secret cellar? A gremlin who shortly before had been ejected over the White Bridge Mountains?
Get out of my brain, you mage.
You almost dropped the professor on my head. He sent me here with a secret message for the Archmage.
Oh, were you able to bring him the news?
Yes, it was very disquieting.
Este libro que tienes ahí creo que dice dónde se esconde el poderoso artefacto.
I believe that the book you're carrying explains just where an extremely powerful artifact can be found.
Yeah, the gremlin did hint at something of that sort. He was very concerned.
He's got every reason to be. The Archmage is gone. He's trying to find out exactly where the artifact is hidden. And then I'm supposed to go get it, quietly and secretly, along with 2 friends.
But it's here. This book tells us where the artifact can be found.
Unfortunately, the Archmage doesn't know that. This whole story is too much for one gnome. I think we should work together.
I should really be at home in the elf burrow listening to Uncle Ignacio droning on. I am in enough trouble already.
Don't you understand? This book explains the exact location of the artifact of divine power. That's precisely the information the Archmage is looking for.
Then take the book and wait for him here.
And if the Shades are faster than we are, what if they manage to extract information from the old gnome before the Archmage returns?
And what then? Are we to fight the Shades single-handed? And what are we talking about here, by the way? What is it that the Shadow Army want to get their hands on?
I can't tell you that here. How about this? I'll get you into the Mage Tower somehow, and there I'll show you the Professor's message
And then I can decide whether I'm in or not.
It's a deal. I'll be back.
And I will wait.
Vale, hay que conseguir que entre.
Welcome, Master Wilbur.
Mr. Shieldhand, I must insist that you allow the young elf over there entrance to the upper town.
No,
But, you know, it's about that thing.
what thing?
The thing we talked to the Archmage about. The important thing.
I don't know what you mean. Nothing unusual has happened, and even if it had, then we'd be forbidden to discuss it. And most certainly there would have been a crystal clear order to let nobody into the upper town.
But
No matter what the reason. Do we understand each other?
as an accredited mage, I must unfortunately bid you adieu.
Very well, Master Wilbur.
I don't particularly care for Mr. Shieldhand. I'm really happy I don't have any more questions.
¿Qué tiene que buscar?
Hello, Evo.
Have you worked out a way to get me into the upper town yet?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Ah, calla la cuerda. Oh. Ajá.
Good idea.
You've already kept that promise once before.
Of course.
But what's with this oh so important message then?
Come with me to the Mage Tower. I'll show you there.
Hurry, or none of us will be in control of our own destinies. Help us, Master Alistair. You're our only hope.
This is not good at all.
¿Sabes dónde está mi
Now you
móvil?
understand. We have to do something. If the Archmage hasn't returned soon, we have to find the island's location using the book and then rescue the artifact ourselves.
You're right. We have to
No
do
sé dónde la ha
something.
puesto. No,
No
no
mortal should be in
tengo.
possession of such power. I'm in.
Yay!
No sé dónde
And there's
está.
an airship moored right outside. Maybe Cap and Nate will fly us to the island.
One thing at a time. First we have to find
Quizá
out
lo
where
dejo
the
en la
island
cocina,
is.
¿sabes? Que se me olvidó. ¿Qué ha dicho?
That's too high. I can't reach. Hello, Wilbur.
What's up?
Quizá ella me lo puso.
Let's have a look in the Gremlin's book. Somewhere there must be a reference to the island of Sordia.
Okay now, what do we have here? A story about a magician and his sheep.
Oh, a story about mages with pictures.
You won't like this story.
¿Mata?
Cambiar entre un...
In it, he describes how he landed on the island. He sketched the temple rooms.
And the professor believes that the artifact is in this temple on the island of Sordia.
Exactly. The fairy explorer described his route very precisely.
Never heard of it.
Me neither. We have to find it.
I have to think a minute. Could you take over here?
Of course.
Vale, ahora manejamos a la elfa, creo.
There are several large pieces of paper on top of the bookcase. Could possibly be maps.
Muchos repetidos.
That looks like a tactical map to me. There are troop movements marked on it. Presumably that was years ago. One of the maps is a rough copy of the map on the wall. I can use it to mark where the island is situated. We'll have to locate it first. One of the maps is a smaller version of the map on the wall. The fairy explorer... One of the maps is a... A few papers, magic gadgets and junk. That's a swamp creeper, a plant-eating plant. It creeps up on its quarry and chokes them from behind.
Oh.
That's the Encyclopedia Fantastica, a torrid attempt to squeeze all the world's knowledge between two book covers. Orcs are tough, strong and aggressive. That one there looks fit. I don't know if I could eliminate her. If at all, it would be with speed. Or with brains.
Ah, aquí arriba me pone...
Goods are transported in bales. This one here appears to be very heavy. Hello, human.
Hello, my lovely.
Why have you been captured? What do you stand accused of?
I'd like to know that too. I'm a harmless adventurer.
Exactly. It's just some dumb coincidence that most of your adventures happen to be illegal, right?
If you're involved with illegal activities, then you should be punished.
Well, he will be now.
I don't think anybody deserves what's about to happen to me.
What? Has the prospect of torture finally shut your fat gob?
I just think that nobody deserves spending 3 days alone with you on an airship, that's all.
I've had enough. Farewell.
You'll be back. They all come back.
I've never seen a creature like that before. It's similar to the demon from the inn. Maybe it's just an animal.
¿Qué dices?
One could get onto the airship via the plank were it not for an ugly orc woman standing on it. Modern airship parts are metal frames
¿Qué
built
te
for heavy
ríes tú?
loads.
¿Qué te pasa?
The town guard will only let majors and people with prior invitations up there. Looking at your clothes, my guess is that you pretended to be a mage.
I'm not pretending to be a mage. I am a mage with a diploma.
I find it quite difficult to believe that a young gnome from the White Ridge Mountains is a mage.
But it's true. I did the training with Master Marcus down in the city.
You learn everything that one needs to know for the mage diploma in a few hours.
Aye. Wasn't easy though. Almost killed me.
I think you should have a bit more of a think. I'm going to take a break.
Sure, no problem.
Lo que pasa es que no le puedo pasar las cosas. No.
Here, a net.
Fun!
Here, Ivo, a power elixir. Maybe you can use it.
Thank you.
Venga, se pasan cosas, guay.
Dame papel.
Papel. Papel está bien.
You want me to put the net on the plank? With the
Dame
bounty?
papel, mamá. Tú buscas papel, mamá.
Espera, que si no, no puedo. Baja, baja. Ven. Qué calor. Izan, que no vayas afuera. Cuando lo tires abajo verás.
The gnome says that it's a power
Toma.
elixir.
Ay.
That might be
Leca, mamá.
the slightest intention of
Leca,
trying
mamá.
to
Toma,
some
leca.
really reason.
Toma, leca.
¿Que rasque? Rasca,
Sí.
rasca.
Sí. Leca tu mamá.
Sí, era demo.
Aquí está todo.
La verdad es que está bien. Me lo voy a pillar, creo, el mes que viene. O sea, cuando cobre, porque ahora no tengo un duro. Pero entonces, ¿qué hago? ¿Tú? A ver. ¿Qué más tenía este?
She's not a mage. I can't give a magical instrument as secret and magnificent as this to a non-mage.
Esto tampoco se lo va a dar, supongo, ¿no? No. Bueno, pues entonces ya...
The Fairy Explorer. It's the Gremlin's book that I got from his secret cellar. There's a description of how to reach the island of Sordia in it. One of the maps is a smaller version. Goods are transported in bales. The gnome says that it's a... One could get... Modern airship part. I don't want to climb down there. If we need something from the lower town, then Wilbur can get it. The rope, however, could come in useful.
Vale, menos mal, puedo recuperar la cuerda. Hola Fer, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Buenas tardes. Vale, y ahora
We should
puedo
place the net
combinarlo.
first. We'll still be able to fasten it after that. You want me to put the net on the plank? With the bounty hunter standing there? We should place the net first. We'll still be able to fasten it after that.
La red primero, podemos atarlo luego, pero a ver, si yo lo quiero poner antes, ¿qué pasa?
bounty hunter noticing?
Jodido.
Hello, Orc.
What do you want, elf?
How about this little competition? Elf against Orc. It'll be a classic.
As long as it's not gonna be about who can best howl at the moon by a swamp, then the result is a given.
What about dental care, general education, or thunderous thighs?
Shut it, Ned. So, what do you suggest?
Vale, impulso, una carrera.
You think that you're strong, so how about a bit of arm wrestling?
You are joking, aren't you? An elf beating an orc warrior at arm wrestling? Never!
Mamá,
Are you willing to give it a shot?
porque no huevo
Of
sí.
course. Why
Porque
not?
los huesos de enanos con hueso.
Okay, let's do it. Hey, elf. I said let's do it. Let me know when you're ready. Shall we warm up? Right. I'm ready. Shall we start?
¡Oh! ¡Qué paliza!
What's the matter? Fed up already?
Vale, podría pasar la reta a Wilbur mientras hacemos el pulso.
Here, Wilbur, take it.
Thanks.
Esto es cosa de dos. Vale.
Hello, Orc.
What do you...
How about another?
Now!
I fear so too.
Whoa!
Ah, no puedo.
Would be delighted.
No, no puedo cambiar mientras tanto. Ah, qué putada.
Here, a net.
Fun. I just have to be careful Cheap Cheap doesn't get wind of this. He'd telling me at home. I can't feel anything. I wonder if it worked.
Una orca, sí. Orca.
What do you want?
How about another?
Now!
We'll see about.
Of course!
Vamos a ver si funciona o no. Elixir de fuerza. Ah, mierda.
Yes.
Magic! There's magic at play here.
An elf would never cheat, as well you know.
I want revenge!
Some other time.
Vale, hay que ponerle la cuerda, o sea, la reta a Wilbur.
Y no, con...
A ver, hija. Vamos a hacerlo bien. La
Here, Wilbur,
red
take it.
Thanks.
y la cuerda.
Here, you take the rope. It'll be of more use to you.
Ay, no. Espera, no, no. Espérate. Ok. Vale, mientras está ahí entretenido,
Hello, all.
What are you...
ponemos
So,
la...
another round of...
You were...
Ahora va a cambiar al Wilbur, creo. No cambia, eso es.
First, I'll throw the rope over that crossbeam. That looks like a good trap to me.
Creo que ya está. Todo ok.
Yes.
Magic! There's magic at play here.
An elf would never cheat, as well you know.
I want revenge!
Perhaps some other time.
I can't do it.
Oi! What's going on?
Ivor!
Now!
Eso no era la cosa que quería hacer, pero
That
bueno.
wasn't supposed to happen.
Hey, that was brilliant. Get us out of here.
Hello.
Hi down there. Mizaz's departure was a little abrupt.
Yes, somehow I always have problems with the fine-tuning on my traps.
Main thing is, she's gone.
Ivor and I have to travel to a certain island as quickly as possible. Will you take us there?
What's going on there then?
Oh, it's an archaeological expedition.
All right.
You owe us that, Nate. We've rescued you from certain death.
Oh yeah, I'd have worked something out myself. And, my pretty one, to you, I'm Captain Bonnet. I'm not interested in a scientific expedition.
Dejaremos ahí colgando, está colgando.
If you don't want to help us, then just stay up there till the bounty hunter comes back. And what do you think the Green Lady's gonna do to you when she does get back?
You've got a point there. On the other hand, you still need my airship. And do you know how to steer a flying ship?
Fine then. The Archmage himself has sent us on a mission.
The Archmage? I'm not so sure I want to get myself dragged into this.
This is vital to the Alliance.
I'm not on the Alliance's side. Of course, I'm not on the Shadow Army's side either. I'm a neutral. I leave them alone, they leave me alone.
Capturing you and wanting to kill you is something that you call leaving you alone.
Well, put it this way. I'd prefer not to attract quite so much attention from now on. Mizaz is going to come after me again, and it's not really appropriate for me to be going into war waving a banner for the Alliance.
Os enrolla.
Well, it's about this thing.
This thing? And you don't want to tell me what this thing is? Are you scared I'll go off looking for it myself? Is it that valuable?
Well, actually,
Yes.
Ah, and where is it exactly?
Por ahí
On an
lo
island.
enfriamos.
We'll show you when we're in the air.
Well, I reckon for 50%,
But you're alone.
there's two of us, just like you two.
You're counting your pet as well.
Well, you have.
hey,
On the third, you fly us there and then stay out of the way once we've arrived.
Okay, fine, we're in. Now, will you get us down at last?
You are a human, therefore I don't trust you. We'll leave you there until we've got a map with our destination marked on it.
Oh, come on.
Just so that you don't get any stupid ideas while we're gone.
Oh, great.
Y ya tiene un mapa, ¿no?
One of the maps is a smaller version of the map on the wall. I could mark the position of the island on it if only we knew where it was. The Fairy Explorer's journey is described here step by step. We have to find the trip's starting point, today's Krumpak. Now then, Krunpak. I will find you eventually.
I don't believe this. I just can't find the place.
Me neither. It isn't on the map.
But why would this fairy explorer describe a place that doesn't exist? Or did it once exist but is now abandoned?
That's it.
Hmm?
Krunpak is the name of the place in the Shades language. When the fairy explorer was there, it was a shade town. But this map is new, so it'll have the human name of the town.
So we have to find out what the town of Krunpak used to be called.
Exactly.
Quizá en el libro ese de historia.
Okay.
La
What should
enciclopedia
I
que
look
diga.
for? Alright, I just hope the encyclopedia is more up to date than the map. Kedguri, Kayak, Kedguri, Kismet, Krunabel the Terrible, Krunpak. Krunpak, once known as Redstonbury, is a town in the southern heath, known mainly for its salt mining and the blah blah blah. Redstonbury, this is it. So, Redstonbury, where are you?
That isn't Redstonbury.
Oops.
No ha dicho que estaba al sur. La. Rabbitown.
There it is. Redstonbury.
From there, we have to follow the footsteps of the fairy explorer. There are 7 steps in total. I'll read them out, and you look where it takes us, okay? Good. We're in Redstonbury. The first point is 2 days' march north to the foot of the mountains. Where's that? Mark the place.
¿Cómo?
Okay, from there, 1 day's march eastwards.
Hacia el este el lugar tiene que estar en una llanura. ¿Este es para allá?
Next step, go northeastwards until you reach the
Noreste
road.
hasta que llegues al qué?
You got it? Follow the road in a northerly direction until you reach a river. The next marker goes where the road meets the river.
Norte.
Follow the river to its mouth. That's good. Now head south. Follow down the coast until you reach a large bay. East of the bay there should be islands. Mark the bay. Okay, from there head northeast. It's the second island along. You got it?
That must be the Isle of Sordia right there.
The fairy's journey to the island was a little strange, but I do believe that you're right. Let's mark the island on the small map. We'll give Nate the map and then we can leave the town at last.
So now we
Qué
know
cosa más
where we
rara.
have to go.
And our chauffeur is sitting in the cage outside.
What are we waiting for?
¿Qué viaje más raruno?
We have the map.
At last.
Then we can get this show on the road?
Hey, first get us down, and then we'll cast off.
Yoo-hoo!
Vale, ya está. Capítulo 3, por fin.
Everything okay with you guys?
Yes! This must be the entrance to the temple. How long do you think it'll take to repair the engine?
Oh, it's more complicated than it seemed. You shouldn't wait for me.
Ooh, how exciting! A sunken temple full of danger and adventure,
Ay,
a
que los
lost
deja aquí
artifact,
tirados.
and we are the valiant treasure hunters hot on the trail.
Listen, Wilbur, you did really well in Seastone, but this is different. Things could get really dangerous here. I'd prefer if you stayed out of this.
But,
I'll call you if I need you, okay?
but...
He's gonna hate me for that. But I'd rather have an insulted gnome to deal with than a dead one. The bee's nest is definitely inhabited. There are bees buzzing around all over the place and
A
they're
ver,
fighting
Ethan, de
fire
verdad.
flames for the nectar.
Yo quiero encender la luz. Toma. ¿Estás cansado? ¿Puedes dormir?
Sí.
Sí. ¿Ves?
¡Ay!
Ves a la cama.
Nos va a pegar solamente. Y esto. No.
Toma.
No, este voto. No, este voto.
Ya la arreglaré, ¿vale?
Esto.
Esto.
Sí. Esto sí se ha arreglado.
Ay, señor mío, qué paciencia. No sé si podré coger miel, que lo dudo,
I'm
pero...
supposed to reach into the bee's nest and steal the honey while the bees are still in the nest. Forget it. I've also got nothing to put the honey in. A snap branch, presumably from one of the trees up there. Strange vegetation here. Normally these sorts of plants and trees are more likely to be found in the south. One of the paving stones is broken. You can see the earth under it. The earth is hardened. How did that fish get here? Maybe a seabird left it.
Or it was a flying fish.
Right.
They do exist. Grandad's squadron was called the Flying Hellfish.
I'll just take one bone. You never know when a small, sharp, curved thing might come in handy. The sea swallowed the temple and the artifact of divine fate. If everything goes well, we'll claim it back again today. Captain Bonnet can get water up from the sea with a bucket whilst the airship's still in flight. But I don't have a clue what he does with it after that. He certainly doesn't wash with it. I'd better not stand on that. Looks unsafe. Four little alcoves positioned around the entrance. There are strange symbols under each alcove which I can't read. Under those are words in the old language. Creature of the earth is how I translate this one here.
Criatura de tierra.
This is the alcove for the creature of air.
Vale, vale. Te voy a poner algo
Creature
ahí.
of fire is written under this alcove. This
Seguramente.
alcove has creature of water written on it.
Vale, tendré que...
The earth is sucking the water up like a sponge. Something's moving in the earth. There are worms. The water's enticed them up. I'll take a few before they disappear again. The bucket's too big. I don't want to destroy the whole nest. The bees would be angry with me for that. I'll place several creatures of the earth into the alcove. Some of them are creeping out again. I'll have to keep them with me. This must be the entrance to the temple. In the past, it must have been a side entrance or something. The actual temple with the main entrance has sunk into the ocean. I hope the connection to it's still intact behind this door. Human ropes are so primitive. They get dirty, they rot, and they break. I've tied the rope to the stick. I've tied the fishbone to the end of the string.
En fin, a pescar.
That gives me a fully functional fishing rod. Hey, Wilbur, could you give me a hand?
Of course.
Can you catch a fish for me?
I never fished before. I'm from the mountains.
It's very simple and completely safe. Come here.
Ethan.
And now?
Voy a ver qué hace.
Now you cast the line and wait for a fish to bite.
I should...
Just throw it in. What the?
How do you know if a fish is bitten?
Oh,
One's bit!
that's great.
And now? What next?
You go and stand next to Cheep Cheep again. I'll call you if I need any more help.
Okay.
I'll put the fish into the bucket. At least it'll have a bit of water in there.
Vale, ya está esto. Ah, tira la caña al agua. Mierda. ¿En serio? No, pues la tengo aquí.
This is the second fishing rod I've built for myself in the last 2 days. The fish that Wilbur caught and I lugged up here is swimming around in the water. This is the alcove for the creature of air.
Será que el pez va aquí, ¿no?
Creature of fire is written under this alcove.
Criatura de
This
fuego.
alcove has creature of water written on it.
Criatura del agua, pues la criatura del agua.
There's no doubt that the fish is a creature of water. I'd better not stand on that. It looks unsafe. Hello, Cheep Cheep. There are 4 little alcoves by the entrance, and Creature of the Air is written under one of them. Well, I just wondered if you could perhaps go into the alcove for a bit. Oh, get out of here, it's not a trap. Female intuition. Oh well, I'll fill the other alcoves first, and then we can talk again, okay? Maybe you could help me to get at the honey in the bee's nest. Perhaps you could distract them. You can fly so much better than them. Quick, while Cheep Cheep's distracting the bees. Oh, but I don't have a suitable container. Quick, while Cheep's distracting the bees. Oh, but I don't have a suitable container. I can manage perfectly well on my own, and if I need gnome help, then I know where he's sulking. Those are fire fairies. They're very rare. I haven't seen any for 200 years. Fire fairies. Better not stand.
Pues a ver, ya no tengo nada más.
There's no doubt that the fish is a creature of water. Creature of fire is written under this alcove. I've put several worms into the little alcove. Perhaps they'll pass as creatures of the earth.
Pues solo me queda la caña.
It's not budging an inch.
No puedo hablar con él.
Captain Bonnet? Are you quite sure that you're repairing that airship?
Sure. Why wouldn't I be?
It's raining breadcrumbs. Don't tell me that we took that detour yesterday solely to get your bread rolls.
What are you implying?
So it was just incompetence. I thought as much.
Ah, bien. Un bote. Ya tengo el
Do you
bote.
intend to throw the jar at my head? Hello? Oh.
Bien. Es que me lo distraigo otra vez. A ver si...
Hello, Cheep. Maybe you could help. Perhaps you could... Quick, while Cheep's distracting the bees. There isn't much honey in the glass and it's covered in bits of honeycomb, but there's enough for a sandwich. This could work. The intellectual capacities of fairies are completely overrated. Come on, lovely honey. I've got you.
Vale, ya tengo esto. Falta el pajarillo.
I think one could call this little beastie a creature of fire.
A ver si se digna a ponerse.
Hello, Cheep. You are the only thing missing. A creature of the air. Now come on, please, just sit in the alcove.
Espera, Ethan.
There you are. No trap. However, the door isn't opening either. Perhaps one has to... Cheep! Hello? Cheep! Thank the gods you're okay.
¡Qué susto!
It can't have been that bad. Oh, very well. But not the whole lot in one go. See you, Cheep.
Vale, espera, voy a ver qué quiere. Tenía calma. Pobre. Ah, fue adentro.
You wanna come?
Of course.
Okay, but keep behind me and don't touch anything. And what about Mr. Professional Treasure Hunter? Are you coming?
Well, there are still a few things to do on the ship here.
Really? Would you rather wait out here then and warn us if the shades or that adorable bounty hunter appear?
On the other hand, you'd be completely stuck in that temple without me. And don't touch anything. If you see a precious stone anywhere, call me. Could be a trap.
If you're such an expert, shouldn't you be going ahead?
Eso digo yo.
Not all traps can be seen in time. The expedition leader needs to keep safe.
Wilbur, stay well away from him if you value your life.
What? This temple is ancient. What could happen to you here?
Muchas cosas.
Shouldn't something unexpected happen now?
Enough messing around. We've got a job to do. Come on and stick close together.
Yeah, as close as possible, baby.
Vaya.
Oh! Damn!
Oh, great.
¡Ah!
Stay calm. I'll think of something.
En fin. Uy, aquí no creo que sea muy bueno, ¿eh?
4 stone rings with symbols on them, one above the other. They look like they could be turned. I wonder where these roots are coming from. There aren't any big trees around here. Perhaps there were some here in the past, and these are the remnants of the ancient woodlands. Everything okay down there?
Oh, everything's hunky-dory.
I'm okay.
Looks like it goes further into the temple there. I should be very careful. This adventurer's had it. Doesn't look like his machete helped him much. There's something glittering on the other side up there. I can't see what it is and I can't get close to it.
A ver si puedo cortar algunas lianas. Pensaba que había algo interesante. ¿Qué? ¿Cómo que un helado? ¿Un helado? No hay helado ya, hija. No hay helado. No. No hay. No queda.
My first sunken temple, and the first thing I do is run into a trap. This is so cool. That's some
Que
sort
no
of stone
queda.
slab.
No, hija.
I can't move it.
Calzoncillo.
Was bound to happen. And who goes and lands right at the bottom in the mud? Well, I'm hoping it's mud. It's so dark here, I can't see my hand in front of my face. As long as it's pitch black, I'd rather stay put. For all I know, I could be standing on top of a slim stone column surrounded by piranhas with clubs.
Bueno, estos va a ser que no pueden hacer nada de momento. La única que puedo hacer es esta.
¿Qué emoción?
I'm not going down. I'll leave them to you.
Vaya.
Peculiar face it's pulling. The mouth's open wide. Looks like it should be fed with something. There's another face like that over there. Looks exactly the same as this one here.
Ethan.
It looks absolutely beautiful. The jelly glowfish are making the water glow with their bioluminescence.
Ethan.
My guess is that a crystal goes in the same place. Exactly like this door has no handle, no knob, no lock. Just this crystal.
Ethan.
Form some kind of combination. The rope would be on. It's too thin.
No tenía algo de Wilbur.
That's some sort of stone slab. I can't move it.
Dios. Pesa. Ethan.
Me echa mucho. Me echa mucho la pantalla. ¿Dónde? ¡Ah! ¡No! ¡No! ¡No!
Calla.
¿Dónde, mamá? ¿Dónde?
Ay. A ver, ven, ven.
¡Mis juguetes! Mamá,
¿Qué?
¿dónde están mis juguetes? ¿Dónde es la cama?
Ay, Jesús. Súper mega movido hoy. El tío no para. Pues no sé qué hacer con esta. Solo tiene la caña esta.
This is the second fishing rod I've built for myself in the last 2 days. I guess they have to form some kind of combination. But trial and error isn't going to work here. There'll be thousands of possibilities. I'm not going down. I'll leave them to you. Wow, that looks very promising. Nothing else is happening.
Ethan.
There's something glittering on the second crystal. There must be gazillions of jelly glowfish.
I can see nothing. No light, no sound. I'm not going to get desperate and then grope my way around the walls trying to find an exit. Well, not yet. As long as it's pitch black, I'd rather stay put. For all I know, I could be standing on top of a slim stone column surrounded by piranhas with clubs. I can see light.
¿Qué quieres que haya allá?
That's some... I can't move.
Esto no puede hacer nada. Pues aquí me he quedado, creo yo. A ver, por narices. Hola. No tengo nada más que la calle. No puedo subir al barco ni nada de eso. A ver si hay algo interesante.
The alcoves have opened again. The worms, the fish and the fairy have disappeared. The fish has disappeared along with the water, but the bucket still looks okay.
Bueno, tengo un cubo.
The glass jar has remained in the alcove. I'll take that with me.
Un frasquito. Bueno, vale. Vale, creo que le cogeré estas brillantes a este que no ve.
These jelly glowfish have presumably never seen a bite. They're very trusting. I haven't been able to tie it securely. If it slips out, then that's my only jar gone. If I throw you a glass, could you catch it, Wilbur?
I don't know. I'm not that good at sports.
Throw it to me.
That's a bit too risky. I'll think of something else. I've tied the bucket to the rope. The jar with the jelly glowfish is in the bucket. Hey Wilbur, I'm sending a jelly glowfish down to you.
Thanks. Hey, there's symbols on this door.
What do they look like?
Something that looks like a snail with a long neck, a fish without a head, a sort of branch, and a star.
Well, that's all well and good, but could you throw the light down to me now? I can't see my hand in front of my face down here.
Sorry. What do you see?
A passage. No idea where it leads. Out of this hole, I hope.
Vale. Caracol con cuello largo, un pez sin cabeza, una rama y una estrella. Un caracol con el cuello largo. Un pez. El último era una estrella. Una rama, era una rama. Sin cabeza.
¿Dónde mamá?
Lo único que parece una rama es esto.
¿Dónde mamá?
Un pez sin
¿Dónde
cabeza.
mamá? ¿Dónde mamá? ¿Dónde mamá? ¿Dónde mamá? ¿Dónde mamá? ¿Dónde mamá?
Están, de verdad, qué pesado eres. Espera un momento. Quizás va de abajo a arriba. No, porque pone la flecha aquí y va de aquí para allá, no al revés, ¿no? No lo sé. Es sin cabeza, pero esto no es. Es sin
I think this stone plate is a door. There's 4 symbols chiseled into it. Water things. A long-necked snail, a
caracol,
headless
un pez sin
fish,
cabeza, una
a
especie
sort
de
of
rama
branch
y una
and a
estrella. Una
star.
especie de rama. Cosas de agua. Una especie de rama. Esto no. Ah, aquí va al revés, espérate. Si aquí hay una estrella, no, aquí no hay ninguna estrella, así que no, no va al revés. Hay un botón aquí. Vale.
The door's open, Ivor!
As I thought, things in the temple are controlled with these stone discs. Presumably one of the priest's little games. Open sesame, that kind of stuff.
Coño, qué complicado. Izan, ponlo tú, que tú sabes.
Otro, mamá.
Even at this depth, there are still roots, and it looks like they keep going down. Maybe I could reach them with Captain Nate's help. Looks a little like my Aunt Ethel.
What an ugly mug. Hope that's not who built the temple. The roots are hanging pretty low. It's still too high for me to climb. Have you found a way out of here already?
No.
So what are you hanging around here for then? Chop chop.
The wheel is locked using the metal thingy up there. That prevents people from turning it. The wheel is locked using the metal thingy up there. That prevents people from turning it.
A big wheel just crying out to be turned. But it won't turn. There's a metal catch stopping it. As long as that catch is there, I can't. Found a way out.
No.
So what do you have?
I'm sure he doesn't need my help. Captain Nate. Maybe the mouth can be open. Nope. Looks a little like my Aunt Ethel.
Figure's mouth looks like it should open, but not like that.
Cara gesticulante.
My guess is that a crystal goes in the same place, exactly like the door. I'm not going down.
The roots are hanging pretty low. It's still too high for me to climb. Have you found a way?
No.
So what are you hanging around here for? The roots are hanging pretty...
¿Dónde, mamá? ¿Dónde, mamá? ¿Dónde, mamá?
Big wheel, just crying out to be turned. But it was turned. The metal catch stopped me.
A ver, venga, que te voy a pisar la cola. Pues no sé, me he quedado aquí. No tengo nada. Ya no puedo hacer nada más. Pero no tengo idea.
Captain Nate, could you give me a boost up?
Ah,
Why
amigo
should
mío.
I?
Then I might be able to reach the roots.
Ah, no se ha agachado, ¿sabes?
Well, then I pull myself up.
So what good does that do me?
Well, maybe I'll find a way to get you out of here.
All right then.
Bueno, ya
It
está.
worked.
I'll wait and celebrate later, when I'm out.
That's quite a chunk of rock, but I might still be able to move it. I'd better not let the stone fall down that hole. I'd better not let the stone fall down that hole. I'd better not let the stone fall down that hole.
Está tapado. Ah, espera, espera.
That's sort of a hatch with a wheel. It's no use.
Eres muy pesado. Ethan, ¿te quieres callar un momento, por favor?
Captain Nate, could you give me a boost up? Thanks.
No.
Sí.
The stone would just go down. That wouldn't help us.
Que sí.
The stone would just go down. That wouldn't help us. It works. Together, the stone and I are heavy enough. Away with you! Let's see.
That was it. The hatch is open. Small passage that leads into a shaft. But I can't squeeze through the hatch. I'm too big.
Esas pulgas te rompen la cabeza.
The ladder leads up into the dark, and the shaft gets narrower up there.
A ver qué hay arriba, ¿no?
Hi, Ivo!
Wilbur!
I found a hidden ladder. It brought me here.
Brilliant! What's that glittering up there with you?
This, a crystal.
Oh, can you throw it down? I've got an idea what it might be used for.
I have to keep going. Having adventures, avoiding traps, revealing secrets.
I think I've underestimated you, my little friend.
That's a stone tablet. It bears the same symbols as the ones you see everywhere on the walls. The symbols on the stone rings are the same as all the others around here. I'll let Ivo take care of that. She knows more about it than I do. Look, Ivo, I found a stone tablet with symbols on it.
Really? Show me. I think that's just what I'm looking for. Thank you.
We make a good team.
Now, don't get overconfident.
Someone athletic could use that to swing across the abyss. I was looking for a way to open that door. I should too.
Es que no se ve. No soy un cagao. Ah, vale. A ver. Esto. ¿Para qué servirá?
That sounded like something's happened again.
Ah, the figure's mouth is open. There's something like a switch inside. That passageway wasn't here before. Could be interesting. Unfortunately, once again, it's only big enough for a gnome.
Pues voy para allá. Oye, pobre, este se quedará aquí encerrado para siempre. Lo bueno es que puedo bajar y subir.
The passage is almost as small as the hatch over there by the ladder. I can't even see where it goes. Aha! So that's where this leads.
Pues ahora, ya sabemos dónde lleva.
Is there another crystal there?
Yes!
Excellent, well done.
Anda, ya tenemos todos. Qué alegría, Wilbur. Voy a cambiar un momento. Algo. Vamos a poner la segunda combinación a ver qué pasa. Esta de aquí. Ay, me he pasado, ¿verdad?
Okay, that's that.
Ah, ponerlas todas y ya total. A ver.
Combination's correct, but there's still something not quite right.
Voy a sacar a Wilbur de aquí también. Vale, voy a probar ahora la última.
Cold. Wet.
¿Qué está el tío, mamá?
¿Dónde vas?
¿Qué está el tío? Que yo y Abby.
¿Quieres ahora a mí?
Sí.
Espera un momento, ¿vale? Te has puesto la camiseta del revés. Vale, este ya está arriba. Vamos pasando. Están todos arriba. Vamos a esto rápido.
Exactly the same as over there.
Habrá que tocarlos a la vez.
The crystal in the door is pretty tempting, but experience tells me that behind doors like these, there's usually better stuff. Ah, we're on at last.
The door only remains open when all 3 crystals are being touched. That means that only the person standing by the door can go through it.
So who's gonna go?
That is the question.
I'm so small that I can crawl through anywhere, and Caponate is so strong.
And Ivor is so sexy.
Oh, and how's that supposed to help?
No idea. I just thought I'd mention it.
Se puta. Entonces, ¿qué? Voy con esta. Con el Wilbur, es que no lo sé.
Should I go? I'll find a way of opening the door from the other side.
See you later. Good luck.
Espera, está sexy, está claro. Pero como necesita al pequeño...
The sooner I can open a way for the others to get in, the sooner we can retrieve the artifact and leave the island.
Examinar el bote, vemos. Bueno, a ver. Un segundo. Abuelo. La Sensi, la Sensi. Muchas cosas por ver aquí.
I'm not sure who or what broke the paddle.
¿Seguro?
Because it looks solid.
¿Será segura?
The iron bars wedged firmly into the stones, and it doesn't exactly look light either. Heavy iron bars are not the weapon of choice for a lady. Huh, perhaps there are hidden passageways to the sea and this boat was washed up here in a storm. Or the poor fellow came here as a treasure hunter and now remains to give the place a bit of atmosphere. A few small small pebbles, washed smooth and round by the current.
Parece un escorpión.
There's a bowl on the base filled with... looks like compost. I presume that those were once offerings or something, but everything edible is long rotted. But wait, something's glinting there. Oh, a tin of sardines in oil has withstood the test of time. And what's that?
¿Qué más?
A stone disc.
Un disco de piedra.
I don't think there's anything else of use in there, and I don't particularly want to make an offering myself. These indentations in the stone look exactly the same as the mountings for the crystals in the other room. Even if I insert the crystals here, I couldn't touch them both at the same time. The stones are just too far apart. I don't think there's anything else of use in there, and I don't particularly want to make an offering myself. The artifact is behind the mouth of this stone entombed monstrosity. One has to wonder if the figure's always been there and the temple was built around it, or if it was subsequently hewn into the rock as a gigantic showstopper.
Vamos a ver.
Whatever's behind the entrance should help me go on. It would appear that the mechanism of the front entrance is controlled from there. A light shaft, or perhaps the opening serves as ventilation. It leads behind the door. Child's play.
Pues menos mal que me traía esta. Anda.
A rounded cylinder with stone ends and a small hole. Surprisingly heavy. Two stone discs with a shaft in the middle. The lower disc is larger than the one above it. It looks as if there are discs missing.
Tengo un disco,
There are
¿verdad?
symbols etched into both sides, presumably heavenly signs to be admired and honoured by believers.
Correcto.
No, this disc is too small. Have to put another one on first.
Amiga mía.
What's written on the side? Gnome Tech Temple Control System 1000
Gnome Tech.
TL. That explains quite a lot.
Han hecho los gnomos, vamos. Qué gracioso, tío.
Excellent.
Ya tengo la puerta abierta, por lo menos.
I do ask myself, what are all these machines, cogs, knobs and levers doing in a sunken temple? I mean, normal temples never have this sort of stuff in them, just the sunken ones. A stone disc.
Ole.
The machines are dead. Haven't got a clue what this is meant to be. I wouldn't want to pretend that I have any detailed knowledge of technical things. That doesn't appear to make any sense at the moment. Machines are dead. Nope. I guess the machine has to be running for it to do something.
Vamos a ver.
Fits perfectly.
Es como las ruedecitas del principio, ¿no?
Okay, the discs are now exactly the same height as the shaft in the middle. Right. What's going on here then? I don't know what to do with these symbols. They're the same sort that can be found everywhere around here. Perhaps some kind of hieroglyphs. The shaft can be pushed in. The machine appears not to do anything with that particular combination.
Pero supongo que tendré que encontrar la combinación. ¿No?
The machines are dead. Haven't got a clue what this is meant to be. A rounded cylinder with stone ends in a small hole. An old tin of sardines and oil. I can't believe anyone would want to eat those. A few small pebbles, washed smooth and round by the current.
Claro, con esto podría abrir la puerta, pero...
It seems that quite a bit of technique is needed to get this magic trick with the crystals to work. I'll have to make use of that technique now to make this door open for me.
Ni idea de la combinación, claro. Puede estar aquí y la vida.
I don't think there's anything else of use in there, and I don't particularly want to make an offering myself.
Pues no son los mismos símbolos porque no está ni la hoja ni esto, ¿eh? Ah, vale, te marca lo que está bien y lo que está mal. ¿Cómo? ¡Ah, mierda! ¿Cuál era? ¿Este no es este? Hostia, ahora cuál pertenece a cuál, ¿sabes? Ah, este, vale, es el de abajo, va de abajo arriba. Vale. Va de abajo a arriba. Ah, coño. ¿Cuál era ahora? Ya está. Vale. por
This thing's
fin.
swinging itself around by 90 degrees every now and then. I don't have the faintest idea why it's doing that. I think that's it. There we go. Everything running like clockwork. Come in, you two. Can't hear anything. Where have those two got to? Do they need a special invitation?
¿Qué ha pasado?
Okay, boys, what should we do?
¿Qué ha pasado?
Great. Is waiting here a few minutes too much to ask?
Algo les ha pasado.
I need the crystals to open the other door over there, but one of the boys is going to have to help me with this.
¿Qué les habrá pasado, tío?
Hey, are you listening? You guard them and don't eat them, understood? We will have some fun with them, but not here, not now.
What's the matter with Ivo?
Shh. She'll think of something. I hope.
Not much longer, and it'll be yours, Marcus. No one will be able to stop you, not even Mother. And you too, pointy ears, you hear? I know you're hiding here somewhere!
No need to shout, I can hear you. You won't get the artifact without a fight. Nope, I'm staying up here.
Okay, it's kind of like a puzzle. Ah, I understand. We have to bring a sacrifice before you'll open. And now, open! I command you, open up! Please? You're supposed to open!
Por suerte, está ahí entretenido.
That's my homemade fishing rod. It mainly consists of a stick and an unbreakable line that's several meters long. That's what I was afraid of. There's no kidding around with trolls.
Ivo!
Vaya loco, hombre, me va a descubrir.
He's a real problem. Trolls are almost invulnerable and incredibly tough. One can only eliminate something like that by using one's wits. There's a steep drop down there, and even I had problems climbing back up the cliffs. They both look unharmed, for now. Once Munkus has got what he wants, it'll be curtains for them. They both look unharmed. An old tin of sardines and...
Jodidísimo está el temario, ¿eh? Ahora sí que no sé cómo avanzar. En la sala de máquinas, como no me ves, está entretenido.
You're supposed to open!
Y se ha enterado.
Perhaps I can entice the sorcerer in here and overwhelm him somehow. Only how? Perhaps I can entice the sorcerer in here and overwhelm him somehow. Only how? This thing's swinging itself around by 90 degrees every now and then. I don't have the faintest idea why it's doing that. Forced through the tube. And this must be some kind of contraption to channel something into the airstream. Let's give it a whirl. And away it goes. Presumably the system as a whole isn't in a particularly good state of repair. I can entice the sorcerer in here and overwhelm him somehow. Only how? This thing's swinging itself around by 90 degrees.
Sí, pero va a parar aquí a la puerta. Yo tampoco es que sea una experta, ¿eh?
I'd better steer clear of the fatty with his high blood pressure.
¿Ves? No quiere hablar. Por lo tanto tendré que hacer algo.
Monkus might look stupid, but I think he possesses power. If he sees me, it could be the end of me. Monkus might look stupid, but I think he possesses power. If he sees me,
You're supposed to... What the...
No, pero no me deja poner el tubo. Lo tendré que preparar antes, ¿eh? A ver, lo volveré a intentar.
You're supposed to... What the...
Claro, y está ciego y no me ve. Y está tan pancha caminando. Y que sí, hombre. No puedo. No me deja ponerlo mientras está la animación. Ahora sí me deja.
the sardines stay in the tin. The oil will ensure the floor has the right sort of adhesion.
You're supposed to... What the...
Ya está.
Monkus might look stupid, but I think he possesses power. If he sees me, it could be the end of me. This thing's swinging itself around by 90 degrees every now and then. I don't have the faintest idea why it's doing that. We could be in business. My trademark Spankomatic 1000. It works. That should prove painful.
A ver, ahora.
You're supposed to... What the...
My trademark Spankomatic 1000. My trademark.
Apagar o dejar abierto el cajón, porque si no, no entiendo.
You're supposed to... What the...
Me parece gracioso. Eso queda peludo, tío.
Even if I insert the Wilbur on...
Vale, voy a ver si puedo ayudarlos. No sé cómo, pero...
There's a steep drop down there, and even I have problems climbing back up the cliffs. The troll would see me as soon as I leave cover, at least if he's standing there like that. I can't move from here. The troll would see me as soon as I leave cover, at least if he's standing there like that. There's a steep drop down there. They both look unharmed. They both look up.
Solo tengo la caña y esto. No hay nada dentro para poder ayudar.
I don't think that the rings will help me again. At least not without... A mirror. I'll take that.
Un espejo.
Hey, look over here. Time to go. That's made him mad. I'm not entirely sure if that's a good thing. Better not. Last time his laziness triumphed over his anger, but it could get a bit uncomfortable for me next time. I should really try and ensure that a third attempt is not required. Better not. Last time his laziness triumphed, I should really try and ensure that a third attempt is not required. The hand mirror that Monk has left is an off-room. The hand mirror. That's my homemade fishing rod. It mainly consists of a stick and an unbreakable line that's several meters long. The hand. Better not. I should really. If I leave cover, then the troll will see me. I can't move from here. I don't want to become acquainted with that thing. The troll would see me. Better not. Last time his laziness tried. I should really. If I leave cover, then the troll will see me.
¿Y aquí qué es esto?
I don't want to become acquainted with that thing. The troll would see me.
Oi, troll! You're stupid as a troll.
What are you doing?
You're even stupid for a troll.
You shouldn't.
If your club had woodworm, it'd be smarter than you.
He doesn't mean it really. Wilbur?
Muy bien, Catulo, menos mal.
Hey, look over here.
That was awesome.
Quick, free us, and then we're out of here.
We can't go yet. We still have to find the treasure.
No treasure is worth that. Don't you know who that fat little guy is? And who his mother is?
I know. I've eliminated him.
You've done what?
Get the ship ready for departure. Wilbur and I'll get the treasure and we'll be back in a second.
I will get the ship ready, and as soon as it's ready, I will depart, with or without you two.
But Captain Nate!
You know as well as I do that you can't simply run away and hide. I've tracked Mortroga's son and you were there.
I'm done for.
Only the Archmage can protect you, and he wants the treasure, so wait here. Let's go.
Wow! Almost a little eerie.
Let's do it. Let's carry on and get us some treasure.
What kind of monster do you think the statue represents?
I hardly think that's relevant.
Maybe so. Oh!
Ah!
Oi, oi, oi.
Ivo? It's dark. I'm not really good with the dark.
Then you should sort out some light. I can't help at the moment.
Okay. A dried up corpse. Its skin is like paper and it's a box. Got it! Box is full of little packages. And the pack... It smells a bit like it did in Sea Stone, like sea ocean. It's so familiar. I know what they are. Dried jelly glowfish. Jelly glowfish are always shipped dried in small boxes.
Did you just lick the jelly glowfish?
No.
Then how do you know what jelly glowfish taste like?
Well, that's my business. I need a container for the jelly glowfish, otherwise they'll get away. Something hard, wooden, bones maybe? Living skeletons that...
Perhaps it's just simply wood.
Or that. Oh, that's a thing. Something metallic. Here's some kind of thick, rough cloth and rubber. No idea what it is. This thing's too big and... Whoa! Ghosts or something like that. Or some kind of cloth. A cape, maybe. No help to me, anyway. Something old, made of metal, I think. Like a sphere with round protrusions. Some part of this thing are made of glass, it seems. It's quite heavy, but it's hollow. There's an opening on one side, so it's a kind of container. I filled the container with that stinky liquid. I'll put the container down here and put a jelly glowfish in it.
Hombre, se hizo la luz, qué asco.
Ivo.
Yeah?
I don't think that was a passage.
You don't say. Good work.
I think we should get out of here. Fast.
Not without us getting what we came for.
Qué asco.
You mean...
Absolutely. The artifact of divine fate. It isn't just being guarded by the monster, it's in the monster. Let's get it.
Maybe I could use the barrel as a boat, but I'd still need a paddle. I can hardly row with my hands. A lovely suitcase filled with all sorts of expensive clothes. Lace, silk, long johns, only the best. I know what these are. They let you breathe underwater. Grandad used to use these while fastening bombs to the bottom of orc ships. Unfortunately, the fuses kept going out. Maybe I could use the... I'm happy she's finally letting me help. It's probably best I don't talk to her, otherwise she might change her mind.
Se oyera.
Humans are renowned for their absurd clothing, but this is simply ridiculous. A suitcase with human clothes, too fine to be an adventurer's. Perhaps a merchant ship ran aground on the rocks out there. I would never, ever wear anything like this.
Hala, apañado.
That's it.
Great! Now it's my turn!
Let's try and think of something else for you. That's something Nomi. That means that it's dangerous and highly unlikely that it'll have any useful purpose at all. I'm not touching anything that's been built by a gnome. I've seen something like that once before. It's a kind of musical instrument. The wild men of the mountains do something like that. Doesn't work. Oh, the smell coming out of that hole is abominable. It appears to be some sort of drain. As if. The chest seems to be blocking this hole in the wall. Perhaps it's being sucked in tight. I can't get it out. It's been sucked in tight. A wooden ball. It's about 1 meter long and one end runs to a point. Here, take it.
Thanks. There's no longer room for Ivo in the barrel, but I should be able to reach the other side with dry feet.
Vaya tela.
My dad gave my mum one of those. You put a slate on this round plate and then carefully lower the needle onto the slate. And then you hear the sound of a needle scratching across the slate. Terrible noise, which is then amplified using that pipe there.
What?
That thing is too unwieldy for me. I'll only take the scratch loudener. A truly gorgeous, but I kind of... Looks like a giant horn. Maybe the giants made them. That stinks, like, you know, something really bad. I'm not climbing into a hole like that. Somebody else can do that.
No, it's okay, Wilbur, you do it.
But, well, don't elves have a better sense of direction?
You're much smaller than me, so you can squeeze your way through a narrow passage.
But
Get on with it. You want to be a hero, don't you? I would have leapt at the chance if someone had asked me.
El que se tira.
All right.
Qué asco.
A barrel lid.
Esto me recuerda mucho a...
Oh, a music puzzle.
Okay, I know.
Wow, a ghostly apparition in the mirror. I need help.
This will help you.
A strong rope in good condition. Time to head back. But how? Ooh, I get it.
And how was it?
The usual.
Vale, ahora tengo la tapa y una cuerda. Que ya me dirás para qué.
That wouldn't help. Ivo and I still wouldn't be able to get to the other side together. I can't reach. There you are.
Thanks.
La tapa se la daré también, no es que... No, la tapa no.
Look what I found, Ivo.
Oh, I've got an idea. Crawl into the barrel, will you?
Okay.
Ah,
Are you sure this is safe? Oh!
uah, qué mareo.
Never again.
At least we're both on this side now. I'll tie the rope to the handle. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Let's try.
Okay. Yoo-hoo!
Appears that we've done our big friend a big favour with this. A beautifully worked chest. Looks solid. The chest won't be that easy to unlock. We'll need to break it open. Perhaps we could freeze it and...
It doesn't always have to be so complicated. I can't get it open.
Looks like a complicated lock. I suggest that we ask Captain Bonnet. Perhaps he can deal with it.
I'm sure he can. But first we have to get out of here.
There's something else in the box. This thing will make your voice much louder. Shame, because most mortal beings speak unbearably loud as it is, even without one of these things. Here, take it.
Thanks.
Es el único que interactúa con esto.
What are you doing there?
Maybe I can communicate with the monster.
That's never going to work. We're surrounded by tons of flesh and blubber.
Yes, but the sound of the horn is amplified, then re-amplified until it's about 1,000 times as loud in the end.
Physical humbug. Obviously.
Did you hear that? It can talk. Hello?
We're two adventurers trapped in your stomach.
Really? I'm sorry.
Would you let us out?
No, I don't get my hands on food very often.
But there's no meat on us at all. I'm going to thin as a toothpick, and I weigh less than a sheep.
It's better than nothing.
Come on! We've tried that chest from that gap in your stomach.
Which chest?
The chest that was plugging up the hole. It looks painful.
I don't know what you did, but I'm feeling better than I have in 100 years. Thank you.
So will you let us go?
All right then. But perhaps you could lure a few ships here. Or a whale or two.
We'll see. Goodbye.
I thought that monster was really nice. Perhaps we really could send a ship or two.
You are sometimes so strange.
But if we...
What the?
Surprise, my pretty one!
But... Captain Nate!
Have you been working with them all this time?
Qué fuerte.
Oh no, my dear. It's just that I happen to know which buttons to press with people like our human friend.
What did he promise you?
Our lives, mine in particular, and the treasure. All of it, except for one item which he wants to select.
I can imagine. Wilbur, don't hand over the artifact of divine fate, understood?
Understood.
The artifact of divine fate. Unlimited power.
Go away! I'm a mighty battle mage.
Sure you are.
Nate, you can't allow this to happen.
He'll focus on his own affairs. That's what you should have done too. You... Ah!
Take the artifact to safety.
No! Ah!
Jolines. La elfa toma por saco. Tierras salvajes. Así que eran teleport. La cabeza. Viva en una
How could you
pica.
do that? I've saved your necks. Well, yours at least.
You freed the sorcerer, all because you wanted treasure.
Do you seriously believe I thought for 1 second that Munkus would give us a treasure hoard? I made a deal with Munkus because it was the one small chance we had of getting out of there in one piece. Don't you get it? They would have pursued us and made our lives hell. And sooner or later we'd have fallen into their hands. No treasure's worth that.
Do you think anyone anywhere will have a quiet life if that falls into Motroga's hands?
I really didn't know. Hey! Hey, little guy, where are you going? Fine, just go.
Ah!
And next time, just tell me what it's not. Wilbur!
¿Qué cojones?
He's waking up.
Ah!
Nice and calm now. You're safe here. We're zombies.
Somehow the expressions safe and zombies in the same sentence don't really make much sense. Apart from, the zombies will drag us from the safety of our houses and rip us to shreds.
You see, he hates us. He's afraid of us. And that's why he hates us. Our committee still has a lot of work to do.
Who are you? We are the Committee for the Humane Treatment of the Undead.
We're trying to improve the bad reputation that the undead have amongst the living.
And amongst the dead.
Because no one seems to like us.
Where is Wilbur? There was a trap and a shadow.
That was me. I knocked you down. You banged your head on a rock. Please forgive me. I don't really have his body under control yet.
Why did you knock me over? What's happened to Wilbur?
He probably saved your neck.
The chief orc from the camp set that trap. If it caught you both, then it wouldn't only be your little friend who's in trouble.
Wilbur's in an orc camp? Oh man, and it's my fault?
How do you mean?
Well...
Tell us, boy. As you can see, we've been blaming ourselves for this mess.
All right. My name is Nate. I was in Seastone by the Western Ocean. Then along comes this little gnome and... And wham! Everything goes black. Then I wake up and there you are.
You deceived him? You were only interested in shaving your own neck.
Well, it's not exactly like that. Shades of grey.
You should be wearing this pillory.
I've lived with pirates, cutthroats, but never.
Now just hold it right there. Maybe I did behave just a tiny little bit narcissistically.
You told your friends down the river because you hoped it would help you get out of the whole thing in one piece? No. You have to get Wilbur out of there, and you have to free the elf.
I know, you're right. And I have to get the artifact to safety too.
I will help you if you meant that seriously. My name is Gulliver. You can find me up in my workshop. Come on, body.
Pues nada, lo dejaremos por aquí. Me pasa bastante ya, ¿eh? Qué guay. Mañana seguimos con este. Ah, mira, ya está, no hay. Ya no me duele la cabeza. Vamos con Nois. Está haciendo farming. ¿Qué está haciendo un? No sé. De momento vamos con Nois. Ahí vamos. Mañana seguimos con la historia de Wilbur y los demás. Vale, hasta mañana. Adiós.